I've been watching some videos, especially only by a man, about women in their 50s dating. I'm 52, I'm not dating. It feels good. And like one of the women, I also have two children that have not yet landed here that I'm waiting for. But what the guy says, it's true. You have to lower your expectations because when you're in your 50s, you do not look as good and you do not suddenly, it seems like, well, to men, women do not know themselves when they're in their 50s and they do not have the right to make demands because they have matured and grown old and they feel their own worth, they feel bad about themselves. So you have to lower your expectations, which means you can just not date because and I'm never going to date again because it's I met a psycho who was because he's dead, and I'm not a widow. I was not married to him. Who was a pedophile, violent alcoholic, and I'm not going to date again, which makes me feel the worth that that comes with maturing, and that's better than getting it ripped apart by, and especially now that my children are not here yet, and it's taken so many years, almost 7 years, to get my children back, and that I have not uh, been in contact with any man who have helped me fighting to get my children back. Which means I look down upon men. I don't think they are a man with dicks, and I look down upon them. I think a lot of women uh, uh, project a lot of traits onto men that make them inferior. He's like this and that, and he looked at that woman, or when he says that, he talks down to me and so on, which is a problem for women to make themselves inferior, to project traits onto men. Why not project them onto themselves and be proud